I woke up with this burning sensation in my stomach. I've never felt anything like that before. And I think what they say it's got to do with heartburn. I don't have heartburn. I have a heart to have heartburn, right? So anyway, I was going to go out to Donald's rally. That email was gone. And a few other ideas. And I had this dream last night. This is really strange. It said, "This is Stephen Pruitt. Don't leave. We need to talk to you." Boom. It's gone. Well, I figured they knew my status. They wanted help. I don't know where I was. Then I woke up depressed again. I guess part of pregnancy also. We'll look that up next. Not really bad, not like I was yesterday. Yesterday was really pretty bad. Nothing was going right. But then again, I haven't jumped in and opened up my accounts yet. I haven't done that yet. I know when I do, the government's going to want me to pay taxes. So I set up a nice little staging thing for my toy. I'm going to explain it to Randy when he gets home. It looks like a loading dock for the little truck up there and they're rocking it. I don't have anything to do today. I don't want to go driving in this weather. I don't feel good. I think what I'm going to do is check all my bank accounts and then get my tires. Oh, it's Wednesday. I might go to the bank. I'll have Randy get the mail when he comes in. I might just stay here and play on YouTube. I found a whole bunch of different things and stuff that I wasn't into before. So it is what it is. I cooked yesterday, so I don't really need to cook today. I probably will anyway. I'm hungry. I think no, we didn't eat all that food. I can't breathe. Man, like I said before, with pregnant women and all the problems they have, why don't we have any kids at all? Um, that thermometer, I took the wire and cut it. On the outdoor, it says that it's over 100 degrees. Okay. Well, it's probably got that heater pushing next to it. The other one, I put underneath it. I think I'm going to throw a big one out. I don't need an outside temperature anymore. I only need an inside. And I could take the bolt and I could run that screw on there and I could get an accurate reading from the thermometer. But I kind of attached to that other one. I've been throwing out a lot of stuff I was attached to, in case you hadn't noticed. I don't know why I'm doing that right now. I think life is changing. I think my life is changing, and so is everybody else's. So I'm changing with it. I think I'm going to, I can see what cars there are. Just look down over there. It ain't going anywhere. They can't take it. There's no record of that car. Which I think is kind of funny. So what do you think is gone? A little sinus stuff is still there. That is under sinus. It'll probably be gone next day or so. Teeth got better. I don't know if it's from taking that pill. I'm going to take the rest of them. Not hurting the baby. I think what is the baby's hungry. I haven't eaten yet. About a few weeks we kind of want to throw up. Yeah, there's a million there already picked. I think that one's mine. I have my pepperoni here too. A little hot for today. Well, my propane heater just went out. Let me call Randy and tell him to get some propane. Three noses and rose. I'll put you guys on the phone. Sometimes we're pretty funny, sometimes we're not. A Florida call, no answer, so it's a private number. And I say, you can't do that. I said, I can do whatever I want. Okay, let's call Florida and see what Florida wants. You guys can hang on with this one. This might be good. Yeah, with who? And who are you guys? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Um, I was gonna do that. I had an Amazon story. You want to hear that story? No, it's a story. It's not questions. I already know how to do the format and everything. I was trained by Kevin David. I bought these heaters. Now, I was born a unisex, so I'm both sexes. And I bought these heaters from this guy who helped me. You know how they help you to get a branded product where you can turn around and sell it. I bought four of them for $235. Never saw the heaters. Never saw the money. I got discouraged. I still have an Amazon account. Um, I pulled my family trust that was stolen from me. And around that time, everything happened. I was $130,000 stolen out of my credit cards. I've got 4 or 5 businesses. What I do is I go around and I take these little side hustles and I pick them apart and I tell the public how to make money on them, if you should try it, if you have a chance to making it, or anything else. I've got a YouTube channel that I'm just blowing the water out of. I've seen a lot, and I'm getting ready to write a book, but I'm pretty busy. And anyway, I married my husband and ended up pregnant, so it's a really funny story. I grew up in the Russian fallout. Yeah, thank you. I grew up in the Russian fallout shelter. Dad was a military captain. He raised me as a Christian, and when I got 5 years on a deep space program for riding my motorcycle out of the front gate of Poway one night, I got drunk and stoned the night before, and if I didn't, I would have never done that. But anyway, make a long story short, I got 5 years on the Saratoga Project. I did 14. Yeah, I was teasing Donald at the beginning of this year. Let's do a Pruitt Trump run. He's still bugging me. Randy told me a while back. He said, "You get into politics, you might as well just get a divorce." And now he's saying, "Okay, if you want to go to a rally, you can, and everything else, but I don't really want to get involved with those people because I always get in trouble." I was Princess Diana's security guard. We ended up getting married. You guys know Joy. But anyway, I take it that happens quite a little bit. Then I found out when the trust came along, and I don't know where the money came from and what happened, so I researched the family. We came from the Netherlands. Me being a royal English brat, it's kind of funny the way everything falls into place, and I ended up where I did because I'm really happy and it's really funny. And you know, want to know what I've learned? What I've learned throughout my years and my travels and everything else? We're all supposed to love each other. That's the only thing I'm. It's it. It doesn't matter. You know, religion has been messed up and turned around and everything else. What we have now is I think it's an invasion. I think that's why people were wearing masks because the other people can breathe the air and it killed them. I think what happened is the planet blew up and they sent a bunch of us down here. Um, I'm a galactic federal marshal. There are 340 galaxies that we know of. There's probably more. There's probably an infinite amount of them. And it's funny. The whole thing and everything else is when I try to do things when I'm in the mood to kill them all like God sort them out, it doesn't work. Now my trust has been hijacked and everything else. I could buy stuff with it. I bought a car. They tried to take that from me. And I finally got to the point where I got a little serious about it, and I wrote some paperwork and everything else. And I did my 5 years, and I went to see Dad at his office, and he throws this vanilla envelope in front of me. He goes, "If you don't go, nobody else will." Okay. So if I flipped through it and everything, off I went again. 9 years of that. I never took anything from it. Donald paid me a $500,000 a year for the last 14 years of the Saratoga project. They've been trying to get me go back to work for NASA and everything else, and I'm a stay-at-home housewife. But I'm a bored stay-at-home housewife, so I sort of write some pretty funny stories. I've got a YouTube channel. Go figure. And I do a lot of stuff on Facebook. But anyway, if you know, the only thing about this place is we're all supposed to love each other. That's it. Nobody's doing it now. I told Biden at the beginning of his presidency, you can't do this. You're going to see a change in the weather. So they blame the weather phenomenon on change. Well, it's, their evil doing or whatever you want to call it. It's, messing everything else because it's throwing everything off the system. This planet is a well-oiled machine. If everything goes right, it's happy. And right now, it's not happy. This is what happens: earthquakes, volcanoes, diseases, and famine. Strange story, huh? But anyway, it is kind of funny. I love telling it. My daughter just came around, and I had my memory erased. I was in Grandma's house. Grandma married Jim McMahon. I just threw it up all over down the stairs, and he picks me up, puts me in bed. Next thing you know, I'm on a plane coming home. And Dad said, "Well, why did you come back home?" I told him what happened. He goes, "Jim didn't say anything about that." I said, "I knew he wouldn't tell you." And he said, "What's the difference between living out in Illinois and here?" I said, "Well, in San Diego, at least my cousins aren't hitting on me." So, I'm really funny when you hear my first Facebook story. This is how it started off. Give me another couple minutes. It's sort of really funny. It's worth waiting. I'll be fast. Um, no, that's all right. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. Just put it on hold for now. What I'll do is I'll call. Yeah, I already have the information off of Zoom, right? Yeah, no, that's okay. I don't think I want to do it right now. I think right now it'd be too much. Yeah, send me the recording. So anyway, my very first Facebook post was when I was born. The doctor slapped my cousin. My pet rock ran away. The mouse died. Nothing worse than a bored truck drivers like 20 years ago. And my friend C.J. Brown gets on and goes, "Steve, life could be worse." I said, "Wait a second. I am Dad's kid. I never had a pet rock. And the mouse didn't die. Rabbit died." I had moved to Grand Junction. I'd been there like 3 years, and everybody saw me as a guy. My sister wasn't around anymore to tell anybody, my situation. So she blew it up in school, and everybody that I was a brat breed. Everybody hit on me, from my teachers to the principal to it was a nightmare. So anyway, to make a long story short, my Grand Junction friends were very confused, and my San Diego friends were like, "Congratulations, when the baby due." I had a miscarriage. I think it was foul play. I think somebody stole it from me. Uh, Prime was raping their drivers. They got in trouble for it. It wasn't the company that did it. It was some of the drivers from the company. But anyway, Rob Lowe is a great guy to work for. His kid's pretty decent, but he's got a little adolescent side to him. And I think it was my dispatcher that was giving me the problems. Interesting story, huh? I'll probably, uh, yeah, cancel that for right now, because I mean, right now I don't have time for Walnut Star. And even, I kind of wonder. why they're doing it. Because do I order all the stuff and everything? And how can you guys fail at this? Why does you guys have to reach out to the public? That's what I want to know. But you're so adorable and you're so cute. Well, if you get on my Facebook page, it's under Stephen Paul Pruitt. If you get under my YouTube page, it's under Sarah Lee Pruitt. Um, I had all my FBI records, all my CBI records. I was going to change my name to Sarah Lee. And my husband says, because nobody does it better. I said, no. Well, Bruce Lee was my karate instructor. I'm a galactic military ninja instructor. So I'm pretty high ranking officer. But Lee, people use their, it's kind of like their instructors. If your middle name was Lee, you were under Bruce Lee. If your middle name was Paul, you were under Paul Chinawise, who's a Kentucky Fried Chicken guy, who's my grandpa. So there's a lot of money in the family and everything else, and it got out of my sister's hands. I don't know how, but I think it happened. I didn't even go to my mom's funeral. I went to my dad's funeral. I didn't recognize anybody. I knew what was going on. Then my dad was talking about it, and I thought he was getting senile in his old age, but he was right about everything. Oh well, it's nice to meet you, and I'm gonna say love you, but don't take me seriously. I know you knew that already, but yeah, it's funny when you're upset and everything. You try to get something done, you just can't. Those days, I just get on YouTube and bury myself in the stories or something. And other days, you get things going, everything goes so fine now. I had these 4 problems that I've been dealing with for the last year or two, and I waited till good days, and I got 3 of them done right away. All I have to do now is call the bank or go down to California, and I'm 6 months pregnant. I don't think I should go down to California, but sometimes my husband is a little adolescent, so sometimes I want to go. What it is, I want to take off and call him and say, well, I wanted to go to Raleigh, and then I didn't want to go. He said, well, if you can go join the government, it's over. And then now he's saying, well, if you have to join the government to help out, Donald's still bugging me about that Pruitt Trump run. No way do I want any of that. That was supposed to be a joke. Appreciate you. I'll call. I'll call you. Call me if you get bored. Call me if you get bored. Bye. Thank you. Yes. This is ignoring. This is Igor, the ignoring wife. The ignoring, annoying wife. Yes. I just got a phone call, so I called him back. Ooh. They said I was an asshole. I subscribe to my own channel. Am I going to get a 5th subscription? So anyway, the things going on right now. I told her my story. I told her my wonderful story and everything else. And she said it's going on right now, but I said I don't think that I could um, work an Amazon store right now. But anyway, so I got called. I have a phone number. I gave her my story. I made her laugh, and she said, "Yeah, I'll call you back." So I might actually do it. So they were serious about me. Did I record all that? Yeah, I did record all that, including picking my nose. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Oh well. So what you want to? Are you still hungry? Okay, I am. I don't want to eat yet though. I had heartburn, and I looked it up. It's normal for women have burning sensation in their stomach. Maybe has heartburn. So I don't know. All right, I won't bug you anymore. I'll patiently wait till you get home. Huh? Oh, propane bottle went out. Huh? So, did you want to fill it or did you want me to fill it? Huh? Okay, I'll let you do it instead of getting my allowance. What allowance? Alright. Otto, this is your cousin. Did you ever get trash bags? Did you ever get trash bags ordered for your company? You know, it says when I hit the subscribe button, it doesn't add a subscribe on my thing. It doesn't even say 4 plus. Those bastards. They just killed Kenny. Alright, love you all. See you when you get home. Oh, I'm looking at 4. The sign says 4 non-blondes. Am I blonde? Or is my hair light brown? More of a blonde? So I'd be the 5th non-blonde. So that's what I'm going to call my band is 5 non-blondes. Okay. Okay. Love you. Bye.